Well, hello friends, thank you for clicking on this video. We're going to be talking about Globalstar. And if you survived this week on the stock market, congratulations. This was a terrible week for most common stocks, especially a lot of hype stocks and stocks that we thought we were going to get more out of this week. Stocks like BioLays are still down in the dumps. Stocks like Sundial Growers still on a bad trend down. And Nano Dimensions is still playing around that $7 to $8 range, mostly $7. Even dropped down into the 6s, but shot back up into the 7s here to end the week. And not to make any excuses for the stock market, but one reason that we're seeing a lot of these hype stocks, a lot of these penny stocks that should have been doing something here, cryptocurrency has really just been taking over the whole market here for the common investors, I believe. And a lot of people have just been spending their time in cryptocurrency, especially Dogecoin. I don't think I really need to go into that much because I think a lot of people's lives have changed this week just in Dogecoin. I know I have made a lot of money this week, especially today just in Dogecoin. And I've actually been thinking about making a video on this because I have just completely revamped my portfolio and how I view it, and I have put a lot of money. I've sold a lot of things and I put it into Dogecoin, and it's already turned out real good. Of course, expecting a huge drop here in Dogecoin, but who knows, this stuff could jump up to 50 cents by Sunday. But going into Globalstar, what has been going on with Globalstar? A lot of people are asking, why is this stock falling apart? Why are things going on like this? Even with Globalstar coming out with good news. Globalstar wins tracking order from Brazilian oil and gas company. Now, even with news like that, that's positive news. This will generate more income for Globalstar. Not immediately, but down the line this will. So guys, sounding like a broken record, we can just add this to the stockpile of contracts, deals that Globalstar has been making all this year. And it's only April. And the only thing we can go off of right now with Globalstar is what we know. We have this brand new deal right here. Guys, there's like 8 new deals that Globalstar has done just this year. The Qualcomm, that's the biggest one. The Nokia, XCOM. And don't forget about that Jeep deal that happened in the beginning of the year. The problem we are seeing right now with Globalstar is people are being impatient and people are selling out of this thing. People are selling their shorts, they're getting out of it, and they're running for the hills while they still have profit on the table. It's completely understandable, but this is how stocks fall apart. When they can't keep momentum going, this is what happens. They start to fall apart slowly. So the big question is here, can Globalstar still come back? Absolutely, Globalstar can come back. All of these deals need to come in place, and a few more deals would help at this point. Globalstar needs to start bringing in big quarterlies. It needs to show that it can work its way out of debt. It needs to show itself that it can bring in profit. But realistically, can it be a $5 stock by the end of the year? At this point, with the stock market and the downslide we've had, probably not. If Globalstar could just sit around $1 to $1.80, even hitting that midway into the year and then ending the year even at a $2 mark, that would be huge for Globalstar. Because friends, you have to remember the history of Globalstar and where it's come from. This has been a penny stock for a very long time. And like I have said before, Globalstar is going to be one of those stocks where you're going to want to pull your hair out of your head because you're going to have patience with this, guys. You're going to have to be willing to let your money burn if it goes down like that. Globalstar is not a stock that you bid on to get rich fast. This 5G network that they are working with, that they are tapping into more, this is somewhat still new. And next week is going to be very interesting in the market. And the reason I say that is because this week we've had this record-making crypto high that's really never taken place like this, and especially damage a lot of other stocks. Because friends, if you look at the whole board, most penny stocks, most of these hype stocks that are still hyped, but they're not moving hyped, and the Nasdaq is sitting on 14,000 points right now. The S&P 500 is almost at 5,000 points. The Dow Jones is almost at 35,000 points. So the main showgirls are doing well. But things are changing right now with investing. Right now we're seeing this crypto high just take place. And I really do think it is damaging a lot of penny stocks. It's especially going into this weekend, this crypto movement could get even bigger. Why? Because the stock market is going to be closed, but crypto will be open, so people are still going to be selling and buying crypto, especially that so many people know what Dogecoin is now, and that the volatility on this stuff is so crazy. The movement is insane. You can literally sit on the toilet right now, move money around in Dogecoin and make $100 or make $500. It's literally that easy right now if you just watch it. Willing to short this thing every few hours. Friends, I wish I could give you better news about Globalstar. The only news that I can really tell you is that you're gonna have to take the Warren Buffett method on this and just have patience. If this is a company, this is a stock that you believe in, then you have to be willing to go down with the ship. Now, if you're not, sell out, take your money. There's absolutely no shame in taking out money. No one's gonna know you did it, no one's gonna say anything. You take your money and you run for the hills, especially if you're in the green. But if this is something that you want to see mature and bring wealth, then you're gonna have to stick around and see what happens with the company. But friends, May 6th, this is when the earnings will come out. When this quarterly comes out for May, this is not the one that I'm personally going, this is gonna change the game. This is the one that's gonna really do it. I'm hoping that this one's gonna be okay, but you still have to remember this quarterly that's coming out, this is going to be for the months that all these contracts just started to happen. So there's not going to be a lot of revenue wrapped up in this quarterly announcement. What we're really waiting for is the one towards the end of the year. That's why I say you're going to have to be patient here with Globalstar. You're going to have to really do some investing here. So around May, we should know more, and probably around May too, the general thing that happens with most stocks, you'll start to see a little bit of an uptrend in that stock just because quarterlies are coming out. And Globalstar is still pretty popular, so you'll probably see a little bit of a markup with Globalstar and whatever the stock is sitting at that point, hopefully still over $1. But friends, that's what I see. That is what's going on with Globalstar. A lot of you are smart with this. You know what you're doing. So I'm not trying to talk to you like you're lost in the weeds here. The past 3 months in the market have just been brutal, and they're not really getting better. And I think right now we're just in a huge reset, and we're just kind of seeing what's going to take place here in the next 6 months with more stimulus talk. It looks like we're going to have another stimulus. They are talking about it more. And I really don't know what another stimulus is going to do to the stock market. It could hurt it, honestly, because all these economists, the way they're talking. And the more these economists talk about inflation, they talk about the housing market crashing. Anytime they bring up brutal news, it just hurts the common stock. It hurts the stock market, and investors pay the price for it. But friends, let me know what you think in the comments. Play nice. But remember, be positive, be you. Take time to invest in your future. So important, guys. Start a YouTube channel. Learn how to weld. Learn how to play disc golf. Do something fun. Do something you want to do, and that's healthy for you. But friends, I wish you all the best out there. Have a great weekend. I will talk to you very soon. Bye, friends.